The Government of Rwanda, through the Ministry of Agriculture and Animal Resources, MINAGRI, together with the World Bank Group, have launched a $300 million project that seeks to commercialize and de-risk the agriculture sector in Rwanda. The new project, dubbed Commercialization and De-Risking for Agricultural Transformation (CDAT project, targets to increase the use of irrigation and commercialization among producers and agribusiness firms across the country. CDAT will also increase access to agriculture, finance and insurance. The launch of the project took place at Kigali Convention Center and attracted government officials, private sector representatives, local leaders, youth representatives, agribusiness representatives, and agriculture experts, among others.
Experience is showing us that the trend is changing and is going even to change even more better with the introduction of such projects that leverage on what has been done before to take it to another level. So it is on this note that in 2019, around April, the Government of Rwanda, through the Ministry of Agriculture and Animal Resources, together with the Ministry of Finance and Economic Planning, engaged the World Bank to have or prepare a holistic and integrated investment operation through agriculture finance and insurance, agriculture production and commercialization to reduce what I said before, the farmers' vulnerability to climate change and adapt to the approaches that will actually facilitate the farmers to access finance for investment. You know, most, if not all, financial institutions have always had problems or very hesitant to lend out money to the farmers because of the risk. This project has a global objective.
I see a lot of faces that worked on this, from the lab scientists, from the financial institutions, from the young people. I think one of my excitement is that Youth Innovation Challenge. That is something I'm so much excited for because, I have been working with these young people and I know their challenges. So, and they keep knocking on MINAGRI every single day looking for help, even if we don't know how to help. So I guess the Innovation Challenge, even today, I was discussing with Shoba that we need to sit and design how it's going to work because, again, I don't know how it's going to work, but we will do it. We will make it work. That's a commitment. We put it there, and we have to make it work, and we have to succeed it. But that's my most exciting component, though other ones are exciting too.
The project will support the government to provide services and create an enabling environment for the private actor through the agricultural value chain. CDAT will finance public investments in the seeds sector, develop and rehabilitate irrigation systems on 17,673 hectares, and apply land husbandry technologies on 10,986 hectares in surrounding water catchment areas to increase productivity and promote climate-smart agriculture.
Us as a government, we are committed to work with everyone to to try to solve whatever is challenging. Agricultural projects are very, very complex. So it's not that you do one thing, you develop irrigation with the private sector contractor and you are done. Once the irrigation is there, actually more works start from there. There are so many things that needs to be done for the irrigation to be successful.
The project will also support commercialization by helping farmers to access markets and availing matching grants for investments in mechanization, post-harvest infrastructure, and processing equipment.
It's very interesting because agriculture is really the center of our program here because it touches and concerns every single Rwandan. But we were also speaking about the business opportunity that there was if we were able to grow enough food to be more productive and to be able to export that food. And in that moment, we were both smiling and sort of pleased with ourselves that we have CDAT, right? Because it really is an opportunity, I think, for us to move to another level in terms of agricultural productivity in Rwanda, to try to ensure that Rwanda can feed itself, but more importantly, can help to feed the rest of the world.
A CDAT Youth Innovation Challenge Fund has also been set aside for investment in particularly innovative solutions for the sector that can be brought to scale.
My first message is, as financial institutions, we're back. As BRD, we are ready to be, I would say, the roundabout where everybody meets. We're not only here as an implementer, but also as a convener of financial institutions. For some of you that may not know, BRD lends to other financial institutions. So the likes of BOA, the SACCOs, the Banque Populaire, the MFIs are all clients of BRD. So to answer your question, 2 avenues for cooperatives, farmers, agribusiness to find this money. 1 is they can come directly to BRD, or 2, we will make sure that we create the partnerships with the financial sector so that they can access this money through the financial institutions that are closest to them. And that's very important to us.
In partnership with financial institutions, the project will seek to enhance access to affordable financial services and products in the agricultural sector by providing long-term financing and reducing risks and challenges faced by agricultural value chains through strengthening market linkages and scaling up agriculture insurance.
As a farmer, as a woman, as SME, and also youth, we expect actionable results, and also make sure that you look at time sensibility. We are young, and we don't want to depose a project that we spent 11 months in evaluation, where we don't have a lengthy criteria that would eliminate some of the potential farmers, the potential business women and men that will help the country to grow.
It is expected that about 235,977 households, including women and youths, will benefit from the project's value chain and infrastructure development, 2,235 from agriculture finance, while 575,000 plus 75,000 farmers will benefit from CDAT's crop and livestock insurance, respectively.
The more I get land, it's a competitive advantage to the country because it allows us farmers to not depend on the season, and this is a competitive advantage as our season and our country climate will give us a competitive other countries or other competitors on the international market. Agriculture, finance and insurance. By strengthening agriculture insurance and scaling up finance I think for us, this is a very good component because we've seen that agriculture insurance have contributed a lot, especially us who have experience, who have used this. And when you go to a finance institution telling them that we already insured your crop, that is also an advantage, and at least it's de-risking your project when you are approaching a financier or any investor.
We would like to commit our efforts as local governments to collaborate fully in implementation of the project effectively and efficiently.
The 5-year project will initially be implemented in 37 sites located in 16 districts. Muhanga, Nyanza, Ruhango, Huye, Gisagara and Nyaruguru in Southern Province, Kayonza, Bugesera, Gatsibo, Nyagatare and Kirehe in Eastern Province, Rusizi and Nyamasheke in Western Province, Gicumbi in Northern Province, and Gasabo and Kicukiro in the city of Kigali. CDAT is funded by the World Bank Group via the International Development Association, IDA, with 75% of the funds being a loan to the Government of Rwanda, while the rest of the funds were issued as grants. The project will be implemented by the Rwanda Agriculture and Animal Resources Development Board, RAB, and the Development Bank of Rwanda, BRD.